Greetings, gentlemen. It is I, Victor von Frankenstein, the Grateful MGTOW. Welcome back. Let's get started. Well, I'd like to wish everybody a happy All Hallows Eve. Woke up this morning and there is a nice layer of snow on the ground. Pretty early for around my parts, but it is a beautiful sight to see. I always have enjoyed the cold weather. I have always enjoyed the snow and the winter months. Now, today I would like to just take the time to make a personal message to Hammerhand. And just explain a little why it is that I decided not to meet up. And this will go for most of the men out there. I feel as though I walk amongst giants. I see you gentlemen out there, gentlemen like Hammerhand, gentlemen like RPM, who was recently banned. Guess he's got a backup channel. Gentlemen like Ken Del Rican and Mr. Forma and Mr. Elite. Gentlemen like Computing Forever and Terrence Pop. I see these gentlemen contribute so greatly to our community. They are always making content. They are always putting the message out there. Me being the small and humble channel that I have, I do what I can and I try to hold the line, make the messages that I can and put them out there when I'm able to. But walking amongst giants and knowing, even in Hammerhand's last video, how he said that he has a distrust for women and men alike. Now, it's not that I have a distrust of any of the gentlemen that I associate within this community. It has nothing to do with it at all. If it came down to it, I would trust these men with my life over a lot of the men that I know in the world that are still sleeping under the blue pill belt. But it was something that I thought about. I thought very deeply about this subject. And I had to reflect upon the choices that I've made in my life and the choices that I've made in the past. Now, I chose to go monk mode approximately 9 years ago. But prior to that, I chose a minimalistic and an isolationist's lifestyle. Now, this goes back to around my teenage years. And I realized all the people that I cut out of my life, friends that were simply not positive or beneficial in my life. And I chose to start focusing simply on myself. I chose to go my own way a long time ago. And I feel it's necessary that I continue on a path of only focusing on myself. While I'm still always here to put out a good message, I will always be here to talk to any gentleman that wish to interact with me. But it's just one of those things where in this community, that level of anonymity is important to me. I have the utmost respect for Hammerhand and a lot of these gentlemen that I mentioned. And there's been times where I've contemplated meeting up with people or showing my face. But I realize the risk that I take. And I realize the things that I put into jeopardy if I choose to do so. And I'm simply not willing to take that risk simply because of the person I have become. You know, there are great people that have come into my life in the past. And even those people that I looked up to, some of those people turned their backs on me. Some of those people were not truly my friends. This goes into the idea that there are no heroes. There are people out there that will do great things and great things for you and be beneficial in your life. And I realize that. But you should never idolize or look up to other people. You need to be your own hero. You need to write your own story. I understand that this is a difficult perspective and a difficult pathway to walk for most people. And it took me a long time to become this way. But I'm truly a loner. I enjoy being alone. I enjoy my own time and doing the things that I enjoy, my hobbies, things that I focus on, things that I choose to entertain myself with. And we all have our own thing. We all have our own life going on. Sometimes it's just difficult to break away from that life. I, of course, have family that I need to focus on also. I realize the very little time that I have, especially with my children, as they grow older. Pretty soon they will no longer be my little children, but they will be adults. A man and a woman setting out on an unknown path in their lives, trying to navigate through the insanity of this world. And I cherish every moment that I get to spend with my children. I hope that everybody understands, the point that I'm trying to make here. I have nothing against anybody. I have nothing against this isn't out of, spite or anger or any of these kinds of things. This is just the person that I am. Very introverted, very isolationist, a minimalist, a monk, a man going his own way. And while I would really wish that I could have and build positive friendships and relationships with other people, I realized the cost of me actually going out of my way to do these things. Not only financial, but there's also an emotional cost. Because I really do yearn for a stronger bond and connection, especially with the men in this community. MGTOW saved my life, so I owe it the same in return. But it's the philosophy. I know that the torchbearers that carry on the message, they deserve nothing but my respect and my gratitude. But I have to forge my own path, no matter what. And I have to maintain that level of anonymity, always. There's a reason that I try to keep my channel as small as I can. Don't ask people to like, share, and subscribe. I tell them just the opposite in many of my videos. I don't have other social media to share or to try to make a point to reach out and to grow my channel. I want my channel to stay small. I want to just be in the background a little bit because that's how I've always been. And that is how I will always remain. If any of you gentlemen ever need to talk to me, you know that you can always reach out to me. And I will do whatever I can in times of need to help those that truly need it. And while I wish I could build friendships with a lot of the men out there and meet up and share a beer with you gentlemen, it's just not something that I'm willing to do. And I hope everybody will understand that. And I hope I won't face any kind of judgment or backlash because of it. Which I don't think that I will. I hope all you gentlemen have a safe Halloween if you plan on going out, doing some drinking, whatever it is that you choose to do. Hope this message finds you gentlemen well. I'll talk to you again real soon.